Alan, talk through that last sequence of play with the charge down, drop goal, and then the try-out was going through your head at that stage.
Yeah, even when they dropped the goal, I thought they might have gone a little bit early. And obviously we went, and we probably a bit fortunate it was charged down. And I thought we had another try in us. I did. I thought they were looking a little bit more tired than us. I think both teams were out on the feet in that last 15 minutes. Sort of crept on us this heat, hasn't it? You know, it's been raining for about 11 months. So, I thought that, and look, Deck was really composed there. We'd bombed one. We bombed a couple today, so you know it was important, and them lads deserve it. But we had 9 lads, 21 and younger today. Average age was 23. Take Gaz Middlehurst out of that, and its average age is probably 20, 21. So I would have been proud if we got beat. You know, that's all we asked for was some effort today, and you know, lads to have a dig for each other, and we certainly got that. Big
win really to bridge that gap between you and obviously now you're 2 points behind that pack just ahead of you.
Yeah, it is, and we've got a game in hand on some of those, and 2 on some of them as well. So it was an important win, and you know, it was good to come here and not be 30 down at half time, and we've struggled away, you know, since last year. And we spoke about that in the week, rewarding those fans. You know, we're not the best followed, you know, team, but you know, guys came to Whitehaven and we was pretty off that day. So to repay him with that today, hopefully all is forgiven.
Yeah. You seem to control the game quite well in the first half. Certainly making steady yards and then kicking well most of the time at the end of them sets. You must have been quite pleased with how you were controlling the tempo of things.
Oh, I was disappointed with our last plays. I think we give 4 or 5, 7 play sets today, and you know, even there where Morgan's gone for a 40-20 early in the count, we didn't need to, but that's probably the youth, and you know, they've got to understand that how to manage a game, and those things I spoke to them about last week. You learn them by playing. You know, you don't learn them by on the field and in drills. You learn them by playing, and I think, you know, the more they play together, the more them young lads play together, I think we'll be better in those set finishes. But we completed well in the first half, competed well. We give some poor penalties, and that put us under pressure. And I think each time we give a penalty, they scored. I thought the set before half time was really important. A minute to go, and we kept them out. So it was really disappointed they did come then and score back-to-back tries. But like I say, I'm picking at things today. You know, maybe we're not as bad as people think.
What did you think of Jonah Cunningham? We thought he had a really good game, controlled the tempo, guided you around the park pretty well.
Well, we couldn't train Tuesday night. We did weights and we went for a meal. All the lads are saying we need to do that again next week. So he'd only trained with us Thursday, and you know, team run yesterday. So for that performance, you know, for that to happen, that performance, and you can't ask any more. And I think he popped his shoulder at one point and went off and came back on. So he's tough. He's a great kid, and you know, to come in and play like that, you can't ask for any more.
It's good to see you big fellas sort of really getting stuck in. Matty Adam, his second spell was brilliant.
Yeah, and I think you get that. You know, we rely on Joe to be aggressive and put himself about, and he wasn't playing today, and you know, the others had to step up. You know, Dave Allen wasn't playing. There was quite a lot of senior players, and sometimes, you know, you see those guys come out the shell a little bit. And Matty's been out most of the year. I think it's his 3rd game back, and he played in the World Cup. You know, he's a good player, and he took us forward, and he did long minutes. You know, young Blake's only 19, and he looked like he needed to come off after about 6 minutes, and we pushed him to 10 minutes. So Matty and Pat did long minutes, and then we lost Hatto with a headshot. So we were down on bodies, and you know, we had a back on the bench that we didn't use as well. So they did long minutes, they did it tough.
And Settatala playing completely out of position from what a lot of people would have known him, but did a real stint for you in that centre.
Yeah, he played in the centre for Lancashire, I believe. You might know more than that than me. But you know, we've got Setta there playing amateur last year. Dion playing amateur last year. Tyler was playing for Crossfields at the start of the year. You know, they've come in and they've took the chance. And again, the more they play, and the more they get used to what's, you know, expected, and that game speed, and you know, staying in that grind, all those little things, the better they're going to become. And we said it'd take time. We knew it'd take time. We've lost a lot of players, and look, you know, I'm not saying we're going to go on a massive run now and finish in the top 8, but I think we needed that win, and I think it will really lift the place.
Sort of a similar situation as we were in last year. We get to sort of bank holiday, summer bash time, and we get the win out of nowhere, and it sort of kickstarts you. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, like I say, we needed it, and we weren't that far away last week. and to win, you know, without Massam and some of those other guys, some of those strike players for us, it's you know, a great win. It's probably one of the best wins we've had here. You know, it's on par with the final, and you know, I really mean that. You know, it's an incredible victory considering the players we've had out and the adversity we faced, and playing against a good Dewsbury side. And I know they're on a bit of a slide as well, but I didn't think they were that far off today either. So, you know, outstanding win, and like I say, it's good to get points on the board. We've got some games coming up now that look a little bit better, and you know, we're playing with some teams in and around us, so you know, it's exciting.
And some unfamiliar surroundings down there on the touchline. Was there any reasoning behind you being down there today?
I said if we score I'm going to run on the pitch, and I don't know if you're allowed to do it, but I decided not to run all the way. I just thought, being a young team, I just wanted them, you know, to maybe feed off a bit of my passion, and I'm sure the touch judge and the referee were sicking me by about 10 minutes gone, but with a young team like that, I think it's easier just to get my messages over to him, and you know, I just wanted them to see that I was with them, and you know, we're doing it tough. So you know, it's all about them today, and I just got a special mention really to, you know, Miles, the conditioner. I thought we looked fit at the end, and Lauren and Andrea. You know, when you've got so many injuries, they've worked really hard this week, and there were some players out there as well who are still injured. So for them to work so hard in the week, you know, we're thankful for that, and obviously they contributed to our win.